Bowery Vault anymore.
No, I stopped that about a year ago.
Oh, has it been that long? Wow.
Yeah, time flies, but yeah, I haven't gone in a while, but just haven't gone.
Yeah.
I still love it.
Yeah, yeah.
Just playing it, but I'm excited for this.
Yeah.
This will be fun. Hey, everybody. Faceless dark, nameless night, silence broke by whisper. Sacred sparks of formless fire, darkness woke by kindred first light. Father, Son, with moon is bright, join the choir of creation with stars and sky. Hums in time, harmonize vibration. Hand in hand the land began to dance upon the grandeur of the deep. The laughing master's plan was gently written in the canyons and the seas. The universe, a dandelion dream alive at first light. And in the glow, seedlings rose, each an endless beginning. Steeped in clay, every piece took shape. See the sheen of becoming radiate. Still the scene was incomplete. Heaven needed a witness to recreate and illuminate the perfect flame, the precious flame. So he gathered in his hands some of the dust from which he fashioned everything. Scattered through the land, these living candles that he called humanity, each given a freedom and a time to make up their own meaning for this life, when really they were merely born to see and to shine. First light. With each page, countless flames reach the day of the fading. They're reprised in closed infant eyes, parents patiently waiting. Thank you. It was pretty clean to start off. Usually I'm too nervous to play that one, but thank you all for having me. I'm John Dennis. It's always good to be here at Dee's, especially when it's so hot outside. But more than that, it's so good to be a part of anything that Emily Myers does. And tonight we're celebrating her and an album she's got coming out soon. So thank you to Emily for having me. Thank you to Slice, too. They're always so welcoming, and I feel like I'm seeing my in-laws here in the crowd. And so that means a lot. I'm looking forward to this. But this is a song I wrote about my aunt and just how welcome she always made me feel. Come in out of the darkness, darling. Wouldn't you know it, you are right on time. Was that your stomach? We got ambrosia, baby. I picked some berries off of God's own vine. Let go, shake off your traveling coat. Whatever followed you, dear, it ain't here now. No, no, a few of your seams got broke. Well, I keep my sewing machine on holy ground. And I'd still love you if the whole thing had come unwound. My love, eyes of a wounded dove, nothing to fill up your cup but moonlit mud. Keep your chin up, everything's good enough. Orphan of heaven, you have royal blood. And no one wants to bleed, and yet we must. For you know that blessed is as blessed does. Come in out of the darkness, darling. Wouldn't you know it, you are right on time. Was that your stomach? We got ambrosia, baby. I picked some berries off of God's own vine. Thank you. That wasn't even the humidity, that was just my lack of competence. Here's another new one. Dinosaur bones in a red wheelbarrow. She lay the beast low with one suction cupped arrow. Might well have been some poor sycamore tree, but the wind in its shadow had it gnashing its teeth. Fortress of stone under Minnie Mouse blanket, as rickets and moans trickle up from the basement. Could have been just those old wooden house creaks, but it don't really matter under bulletproof sheets. One day she'll call it make-believe, but you never feel so tall when it's nothing short of bravery. It's a big world after all. Fantasy prone gets lost in the pages to some kindred soul. Come and ask what her name is. Could have been just an irregular beat, but her stomach's a fluttering with butterfly wings. And of course they'll call it make-believe when the passion someday stalls. But it's nothing short of bravery. It's a big world after all. Now she's all grown in a well-lit apartment as a kid of her own. He's human but harmless, for she knows that he'll be shooting at trees. But just like his mother, he will rise from defeat. And one day they'll call it make-believe. He was ever once this small, when it's nothing short of bravery. It's a big world after all. Woo. Thanks. That was kind of a new one. I'm trying to play some upbeat, not quite so sad songs. I feel like nothing worse than a sad song on a 98-degree day. So just bear with me. But I'm going to play several more for you. But tonight we've got Emily coming up next. And that's what I'm really excited to see. So there's plenty of places to dodge off to if you don't like what I do. But please don't run away before she plays, because it's going to be sensational. But this is a song I wrote recently for my now fiance Al, and it's just a love song. A love song for someone you've been with for a long time. Love, don't tell me that you've gone and grown accustomed to the wrong kind of sympathy. You got convinced somewhere along we would never be as strong as our history. You're gonna whisper that it's fine, but are you really fine? Hell if I know. Oh honey, I just wanna love you well. Love, don't tell me that our words are just strangers taking turns not listening. That we've spent so long in this house, we have learned to go without electricity. Don't forget there was a time, oh, where even blind I'd have walked a tightrope to whisper I just wanna love you well. So won't you help me with a sign you're still here, that we're here together. And I promise more than years and years could ever tell. Love, it's not like what's at stake. Doesn't matter if it breaks. Give it to me. Cut the silence you've rehearsed. Let the dams within you burst. Give it to me. For if it blisters in your mind, your overeager mind, don't leave it unspoke. 'Cause honey, I just wanna love you well. So won't you help me with a sign you're still here, that we're here together. And I promise more than years and years could ever tell. Oh honey, I just wanna love you well. Oh honey, I just wanna love you well. Oh honey, I just wanna love you well. Thank you. That one was the humidity, I think. Nope, hang on. That'll work. The bells were beaten out in boats of bronze unto an evening dressed in crescent light. The morning congregation, they had long since gone, while outside our heathen hearts obeyed the night. She played Love Me Tender through my stereo and said, Elvis Presley really takes me back. And as we reminisced amidst his baritone, for a second my used Camry was a Cadillac. And of all the things we liked, love was not one of them. Because smiling in the glass, we look like us again, like us again. Barefoot Pinot in a Dixie cup, saltine crackers from a Ziploc bag, corner store communion given by the blood of some juvenile delusion we still wish we had. Our bodies shivered, but our hearts were warm. Our fingers tangled in a lover's knot as their two so-called sinners became something more than a pair of wounded angels in a parking lot. And of all the things we lost, time was the worst of them. For in the shadow of the cross, we look so innocent. And of all the things we lacked, love was not one of them. Because smiling through the past, we look like us again, like us again, like us again. The bells were beaten out in boats of bronze unto an evening dressed in crescent light. The morning congregation, they had long since gone, while outside our heathen hearts obeyed the night. Thank you. All right. This next one's a new one. It was written on a particularly beautiful spring day that I spent inside a windowless office. And so it's one of these songs. It's just another idyllic American day, with the sun just as high as the taxes I pay. I long to be living, looking ahead. But who am I kidding? I'll work till I'm dead. This star-spangled city, it shines on a hill, but I can't take my eyes off the grocery bill. Guess the cost of existence has got to my head. Blame the modern condition, I'll work till I'm dead. Now I will occupy my station, I will stay within the lines, as I pray 2 weeks vacation, Lord, can satisfy my mind. Well, I learned and I listened, I earned their degree, just to swallow prescriptions and wallow in dreams. It takes all my ambition just to get out of bed, when it don't make no difference, I'll work till I'm dead. When they free me from this station, I will count up every dime, and I wonder if my savings, Lord, were worth their weight in time. It's just another idyllic American day, with the sun just as high as the taxes I pay. I long to be living, looking ahead. But who am I kidding? I'll work till I'm dead. But who am I kidding? I'm already dead. Thank you. That's as political as I get. I like to think about shows like Yelp reviews, and I figure if at the least you can leave and be like, well, he wasn't political, that gives me at least 2 stars. So that was as far as we go. Can we go? Cries the same old echo. I wanna witness the world outside. I don't know, I got a sinking feeling though I will be hiding for the rest of my life. Merry-go by the neighbor's window. Ain't never met them, I wave sometimes. So it goes, I got a slight suspicion though they only see me in black and white. I can play polite, oh, I can keep it undercover. Dressed up as just another babe, I bleed in watercolor. Still it grows, inspiration shadow. I am a victim of my own mind. Bloody nose, some kind of unknown indigo, hold up and hating himself inside. I can give it time, yes, I can keep it undercover. Dressed up as just another babe, I bleed in watercolor. I can play polite, oh, I can keep it undercover. Might die as just another babe, I bleed in watercolor. Thank you. Thank you. All right, I got just a few more for you. Let's do this one. This is a song I wrote about feeling like an introvert in an extroverted city and industry. Just kind of that feeling of like being in a place where you hold yourself away and try to write the best songs you can, get your truth down on paper, and you just follow that dream day after day. And but you come out in a city like Nashville, and you come into a place like Dee's, and you find a dozen people every night who can do it so well, and who also just have that zest and that extrovertedness to go out there and do it. And so I wrote this song just for those of us who feel like the introverts on that side of the 8-ball. Oh, it feels like it's been raining since the day I landed here, with a guitar on my shoulder and a stomach full of fear. They told me back in Freeburg, kid, that's where you're meant to be. But these streets are full of singers way more confident than me. And so I lie awake and waiting for my legend to unfold, imprisoned by the wisdom that fortune favors the bold. When to me my dreams are whispered and my thoughts italicized, and it's hard to tell the difference between soaring and suicide. And so I hide in cautious silence, trying to find the right refrain, the words to give me strength enough to stand. When all the while the hourglass that I'm trapped in ticks away, as my hope gets slowly swallowed by the sand. In the space between who I wanna be and who I am. So I dress myself in modesty like some hand-me-down velour, for carved into my family trees don't shine until you're sure. When I know there must be more to me than a martyr or cliche, whose unassuming tombstone reads tomorrow's a new day. And would I rise above my worry, take my courage off the shelf? It's so hard to be somebody when you barely know yourself. Some days I am a castaway, enslaved without a choice, and sometimes I am a lion who's afraid of his own voice. And so I hide in cautious silence, trying to find the right refrain, the words to make me sure enough to stand. When all the while the hourglass that I'm trapped in ticks away, as my hope gets slowly swallowed by the sand. In the space between who I wanna be, there's so much space between who I wanna be and who I am. Here's one dedicated to Brian Miller Graham and to Miles Baker, who played guitar on it. This is an old song I haven't played in a while, and normally I wait till it's dark out because it's a song about a ghost story, but y'all can just squint during this, and I think it'll put it right where it needs. But it's a song inspired by a famous ghost story out of Chicago, a hitchhiking ghost by the name of Resurrection Mary. Dead of summer, dead of night, highway lit by restlessness and desperate headlights. About 7 miles south of town, I passed a lily-white girl with a panic face and a party gown. She flagged me down. As I pulled aside, she floated in, and with a see-through smile said, "Driver, where the hell you been?" And she whispered, "Can you take me home? It's just a little ways up, I've had enough of this dead-end road and these heavy bones." I must admit I wondered why. Well, I just introduced myself, perhaps to ease two worried minds. But an unexpected answer came. She just stared ahead, said, "John, that was my husband's name." And then she sang. They say there's no such thing as ghosts, but I swear sometimes they're all I see. Ghosts that I'm running from, ghosts I can't overcome, those that are everything I'll ever be. Resurrection Mary. Suddenly I saw her scars in her tortured eyes and painted on her porcelain forearms. I couldn't help but stop the car, and Mary pointed past me saying, "Driver, here we are." And as I turned my eyes to see Resurrection Cemetery calling through the darkness to its favorite wayward soul, I didn't hear that car door slam, I didn't hear no angel band, but I didn't have to turn again to know I was alone. Who says there's no such thing as ghosts? I swear sometimes they're all I see. Ghosts who can't break away, ghosts trying to escape, forever left to venture back in haunted reverie. Resurrection Mary. Resurrection Mary, like Resurrection Mary, Resurrection Mary. Thanks. Let's try this one. I haven't played this one in a long time either. Sometimes I believe my kingdom is already come and gone. Sometimes I believe I'm sinking neath the weight of this world and these songs. Sometimes I feel so lonely. Sometimes I feel like the only fool's golden boy. When When I was a child, I wandered, and I made a god out of fear. I'm still that child, but I've squandered the grace that was left in the mirror. Why must I be so empty? Why must I be so angry? A fool's golden boy, a fool's golden boy. All of these voices never know what to do. Mama says, where you been? Oh, but Mama, where were you? That little boy's supposed to learn how to trust himself. Oh, what can I do? My wooden dresser was covered in trophies and ribbons and things. Oh yeah. But God knows no peace is discovered in Boy Scouts or baseball teams. When deep down you know you're plastic, when someday you know they'll see past it to a fool's golden boy. A fool's golden boy. All of these voices never know what to do. Mama says, where you been? Oh, but Mama, where were you? That little boy's supposed to learn how to trust himself. That little boy's supposed to learn how to love himself. That little boy's supposed to learn how to save himself when he's saving you too. All right. That one was to wake all of us up. Okay. All right, I'm going to do 3 more, and that's the end of my set. And then we have the illustrious Emily Myers coming up. So very excited for that. I'm just going to do a few more to wrap up my hour. But I appreciate you all sticking around and listening. I've had the lights on my face, so I just assume that you're listening. You probably, if you haven't been, you've done a great job as a silhouette to appear to be listening. But I really appreciate you all being here, and to Emily for having me. And so I want to follow up that last song, which I haven't played in a while, with a song that's about my actual mother. In that last one, I talk about Mama a lot, and that's a metaphorical mother. As you'll see from this next song, this is a song written about my real mother, who grew up telling me stories about my great aunt Clara. And so when I grew up, I heard about, this legend that Clara was. She taught my brothers how to ride bikes and practically raised my mom and her sisters, and was just this wonderful light in my family. But by the time I came along, she was well into her 90s and in a nursing home, and dementia had set in, and my mom would still take me out to see her, and we'd sort of have the same conversations over and over. And it just, at that time, when you're 5 and 6, I didn't quite understand why we did it, and had trouble reconciling the Clara I'd heard about with the Clara in front of me. But a lot of years later, I looked back and saw what a beautiful thing it was that my mom kept Clara in my life. And so I decided to write a song for her and for Clara. Oh, Clarabelle, I'm here. The nurses told me where to find you. They said it's almost supper and dessert is tapioca Oh, they know that it's your favorite. Ain't it nice that they remember? Clara, some things never change. Oh, and Clara, I'm sorry. It's been so long since I seen you. We've been busy with the baby. Oh, I wish that I could bring him when he was born upon your birthday. You said there's your $1,000,000. Funny, some things never change. And I long for you to hear me, so I speak real loud and slowly, as I dream that I'll walk in someday, and once again you'll know me. But I wonder at the window if you know your own reflection, for in a matter of minutes we repeat the conversation. You are in and out of focus. I am just your diagnosis these days. But Clara, I see through it to the days when you were vibrant, when the sun cast down its rays onto you dancing on the pavement. Oh, the time you crashed your bike 'cause you'd forgotten how to stop it. But you got up and you were laughing, even though you'd torn your stockings, and you never could have children. Oh, I know it broke your heart, but what little cash you had you tucked away in homemade birthday cards. No, you never were a mother, and yet to all of us you are. Clara, some things never change. And I long for you to hear me, so I try to visit weekly, even just to sit in silence when they tell me you are sleeping. And no, I struggle when you ask me if I've come to take you home. But even though it hurts me when it feels like you forget me, I think it must be mercy that you still believe you got here yesterday. Oh, and Clara, I am honest when you ask your favorite question. Sometimes 6 or 7 times. Is my little house still standing? Though I know they tore it down, I say it was last time I saw it. 'Cause I've never had the heart to take your street and look upon it. 'Cause I want so bad to hold on to these memories of you, as I help you with your chair and I leave you in the sitting room. So no matter what might happen, I know somewhere you're still standing. Clara, some things never change. And even though you won't remember, I kiss you on the forehead and whisper, some things never change. Thank you. Oh, beloved, it's come time to sleep. The day has drawn its curtain, the night's beckoning, and deep looms the evening, and the embers burn weak. Oh, beloved, fade into me. Oh, beloved, it's all right to give in. Do not be burdened for what might have been. Your failures mean nothing. It's success just to be. Oh, beloved, fade into me. And someday these moments nobody will know. Our kingdom's reduced to anonymous bones. And truth is, it kills me to think of you gone. Hold me without us. How wonderful does oh, beloved, it's time for your rest. Lay down your troubles and your head on my chest. Nobody blames you for having to leave. Silly beloved, fade into me. You're still my beloved and always will be. Thank you. All right, I'm going to do just one more. Thanks again for having me. Thank you to Dee's. And stick around because Emily Myers is coming up next, and she's got an album to share with y'all. This next song, my final song, is one that was sort of my deliberate attempt to write something a little happier. And I wrote it around the time I celebrated 10 years of sobriety, which was a few months ago, and so it sort of turned into that, but it's intended to be a happy song. So I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you all for listening. Been stacking up days, been taking my time with it. Ain't nothing at stake but the rest of my life. Yeah, it's probably in vain, but man, what in the hell isn't? So what if it breaks, so long as it shines? Climb mountains of pain, but I'm making the most of it. Got buckets of rain, ain't turning to wine. Yeah, it's hard to explain, and I don't claim to know nothing. So what if it's strange, so long as it shines? 'Cause for once the time I'm killing don't attack me. And for now my mind's just chilling on a backbeat. It's as if I'm finally living, not just wishing it would end. Maybe I'm meant for something. celestial train. They tell me it's still running, so damn it, I'll wait. I'm ready to ride. My whistling fate just over the hill coming. So what if it's late, so long as it shines? 'Cause for once the time I'm killing don't harass me. And for now my mind's just chilling in a backseat. It's as if I'm finally living, not just wishing it would end. So maybe I'm meant for something. Feels like I'm meant for something. My sanity state, my being at best bloody, want nothing to erase the years in my eyes. But I'll follow the trace that sorrow has left of me, whatever remains, so long as it shines. Thank you all so much. Emily Myers is coming up shortly.
It's 10 p.m. when my phone starts to buzz. You're asking to come over just because I roll my eyes, 'cause that shit ain't enough for a girl like me. I don't think it's that easy. We all have regret, choices we made. We all have that someone we let get away. Our what ifs, our have-nots, mistakes we can't change, the path we never tried. But you ain't gonna be mine. You're telling my friends the lesson you've learned. Now that I'm gone, you know what I'm worth. But I played with fire and my heart still burns. So don't blame me. I don't think it's that easy. We all have regret, choices we made. We all have that someone we let get away. Our what ifs, our have-nots, mistakes we can't change, the path we never tried. You ain't gonna be mine. All right, we're going to kick it off with some audience participation. I know that's a little risky, but I trust y'all, all right? Will you repeat after me? It goes like this. No, no, no. No, no, no. Yeah. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. You guys sound so good. You ain't gonna be mine. We all have regret, choices we made. We all have that someone we let get away. Our what ifs, our have-nots, mistakes we can change, the path we never tried. You ain't gonna be. We all have regret, choices we made. We all have that someone we let get away. Our what ifs, our have-nots, mistakes we can't change, the path we never tried. You ain't gonna be mine. Ain't gonna be mine. All right, thank you guys so much. My name is Emily Myers. I'm so excited to be here, see so many people I love and so many new faces too. If you don't know me, I have one mission, and that is to write real songs for real people. So this next song is a love song, and it's kind of the anti of all the rom-coms. It's celebrating love that's real, being married to your best friend. This is Looking for You. It ain't a Hallmark movie. It ain't divine intervention. No stars aligned at the right time for you to catch my attention. I've been swept off my feet by every tall, dark, and handsome. They don't hold a candle to you. I think you're all that and then some. What I see in front of me is better than any fantasy. I used to want hearts on fire, wild and crazy. The I can't get enough of you, baby, but the with the champagne and roses. Give me parties in the kitchen. Forget that notebook cliche. Kiss in the rain. I wanna laugh with my best friend. What I see in front of me is better than any fantasy. I used to want hearts on fire, wild and crazy. The I can't get enough of you, baby. But the flame went out, fast as it started. Always left me broken hearted. You showed me I was ready for someone who was strong and steady. You gave this girl a different point of view. I was looking for you. I used to want hearts on fire, wild and steady. The I can't get enough of you, baby. Flame went out, fast as it started. Always left me broken hearted. You showed me I was ready for someone who was strong and steady. You gave this girl a different point of view. I was looking for you. Well, can we hear it one time for John Dennis? Isn't he the best? And by the way, he just got engaged. So can we hear a shout for that? This is what his favorite song is, so we added it to the set. This is all in. Heels in hand, black dress on, rehearsing lines while I wait. Doorbell rings, butterfly scream. He picks me up 7:45, grabs my hand as we go. Cash my chips in, I found a golden ticket. Call it fame, my favorite. I don't mind. This time I think I'll win. Baby, I'm all in. He talks too fast, I laugh too loud as I feel our walls coming down. He's leaning in for that good night kiss. Now I finally know what the love songs are about. Hell, my luck changing tonight. Never felt so right. Cash my chips in, I found a golden ticket. Call it fame, my big break, I don't mind. This time I think I'll win. Baby, I'm all in. Slice on the electric. I'm not a gambling kind, but I bet on you. Like the old lady, 'cause I can't afford to lose. Cash my chips in, I found a golden ticket. Call it fame, my big break, I don't mind. This time I think I'll win. Cash my chips in, I I found a golden ticket, call it fame, I pay, I don't mind. This time I think I'll win. This time I think I'll win. Baby, I'm all in. Baby, I'm all in. All right, guys, how we feeling? Good? All right, that's what I want to hear. Well, tonight we are celebrating something really cool. On Monday, I announced that my debut album is coming out this fall. I'm excited. And so tonight we're going to be playing all the songs that are on that record. We do have the record here, so if you're getting the sneak preview, you can also get the record early. But this next song is one of the first songs we're going to play that's off that record. And this whole album is called Lost. And the reason why it's called that is because every song that's on this record, when I look back at my life in my early 20s, they all kind of capture a moment where I was in a transition. And I was looking at my life and I was like, who am I going to be? And those moments were hard. They asked a lot of big questions. But those are the times where you really figure out who you're going to be. And so I thought at the time I was lost, but really I was just figuring it out. So this is the first song that we're going to play that's off the record. It's called Time to Say Goodbye. And I like to say it's not a breakup song. It's not a love song. It's the song about, are you going to stick it out or are you going to walk away? You've got leaving in your eyes as you walk me to the door. Miles between us now and who we were before. I've seen how fragile love can be. Broken hearts don't just heal suddenly. Some pain never goes away, like choosing to go when you could have stayed. There's a choke in your throat when you say my name. Find a reason to blow up my phone. If you're lost, think about how we take that break. And it feels wrong sleeping alone. Sometimes it is harder giving up than giving another try. Maybe it ain't time to say goodbye. You're getting older, losing your rose-colored glasses. But it's not over, luster fades as time passes. I've seen how fragile we can be. Broken hearts don't just heal suddenly. Some pain never goes away, like choosing to go when you could have stayed. There's a choke in your throat when you say my name. Find a reason to blow up my phone. If you're lost, think about how we take that break. And it feels wrong sleeping alone. Sometimes it is harder giving up than giving another try. Maybe it ain't time. Say goodbye. There's a choke in your throat when you say my name. Finding reasons to blow up my phone. If you're lost, thinking about how we take that break, and it feels wrong sleeping alone. Sometimes it is harder giving up than giving another try. Maybe it ain't. Say goodbye, choke in your throat when you say my name. Finding reasons to blow up my phone. If you're lost, thinking about how we take that break, and it feels wrong sleeping alone. Sometimes it is harder giving up than giving another try. Maybe it ain't time. Oh, maybe it ain't time. Did your crime fit my punishment? If I plead, will you lift my sentence? Are you right? Am I bad at love? Did my walls keep the devil out? When your words start to make me doubt, nowhere to run. Am I bad at love? Hold me until my skin starts burning with all the lies you told me. It's funny you still call me if I'm so bad at love. Did your wounds cause my banishment in the arms of a narcissist? Trapped for life, am I bad at love? Hold me until my skin starts burning with all the lies you told me. It's funny you still call me if I'm so bad at hold me until my skin starts burning with all the lies you told me. It's funny you still call me if I'm so bad at love. Bad at love. No crime deserves that punishment. Don't twist my innocence. You say I'm guilty, but a verdict needs a jury to prove that I'm bad at love. Thank you so much. So that song called Bad at Love was because someone told me that at one point in my life. And I believed it for a really long time. I believed that I was just really, really bad at the whole relationship thing. And I sing that song because I know there are people in every room we play in that are in something like that right now. And I really believe very strongly that if someone makes you feel like you're bad at love, they're not the person for you. I really, really believe that. But it's funny, you can really only figure that out until you meet the right person for you. So, if you don't know, this is my husband. This is Slice. He loves being the shout-outs. I know. We wrote this. Well, I wrote this very shortly after meeting him, and it's not a love song. That's what you would kind of expect. I like to think of this song as a choice. It's saying, what kind of relationship do you want? Do you want something full of crazy highs, but also crazy, crazy lows? Or what I learned when I met him is I wanted something steady, something kind, something that felt easy day in and day out. And I really think that's what love's supposed to be. And that's what this song is all about. It's called Fight For. You're like a storm from Oklahoma, twisting my words, kicking up dirt to tear up my world. You trapped me inside my own home, tired of waiting it out. I'm letting go. I wanna love. I don't have to fight for one that's honest and real, safe to say how you feel without starting a war. I wanna bear. I don't have to change for. No need to convict over every conflict, settle the score. I wanna love. I don't have to fight for. The sun comes out after the rain falls. Watch me move on. Now that you're gone, rebuild these dreams. You didn't deserve the tears that I cried. No more fear left to hide. I wanna love. I don't have to fight for one that's honest and real, safe to say how you feel without starting a war. I wanna bend. I don't have to change for. No need to convict over every conflict, settle the score. I wanna love. I don't have to fight for. I no longer feel real love should hurt. Finally know who I am and how much that's worth. I wanna love. I don't have to fight for one that's honest and real, safe to say how you feel without starting a war. I wanna bend. skipped over every conflict, set off scar. I wanna love. I don't have to fight for. Thank you. Well, we're going to give these guys a little bit of a break, and I'm going to hand this over to you. So like I said, this story has a happy ending. I've written a lot of sad songs about relationships, but this is one that's not that. This is the opposite of that. This is the song that we wrote for our wedding last year. And you know, the fun thing is, I'm from Missouri, he's from California, and we met doing this, just exactly this. And there's so many moments where I'm like, it makes no sense that we met at all. And if one little thing had changed, we would have not met at all. And so that's really what this song is about. And it's about, you know, not taking your people for granted. And so it's called Lucky. He says, 1 second. Let's see, what can I talk about? Anyway, I'm just kidding. It was really fun recording it together, though. It was really special. So this is Lucky. Could have slipped around the corner at my favorite coffee shop. Could have passed your Subaru in the Belcourt parking lot. Could have sat just feet away from me on a flight back to Tennessee. Few rows apart. When I tell you I feel lucky, believe that it's the truth. Somehow in this giant world, you found me and I found you. Could have been a blind date, had to cancel, I was running late. Could have never been that friend of a friend. Could have never met a million times, lived totally separate lives. Missed all we've ever been. When I tell you I feel lucky, believe that it's the truth. Somehow in this giant world, you found me and I found you. Could have never left the desert, had your California dream. Could have stayed back in the Midwest, you know I miss Missouri. Moved halfway across the country, now we're standing here today. I won't take for granted that our lives turned out this way. When I tell you I feel lucky, believe that it's the truth. Somehow in this giant world, you found me and I found you. You found me and I found you. All right, so I know that you aren't supposed to have favorite songs, but I kind of do. And it's this next one. The song's called Marilyn. And it's the first song where I felt like, oh, that's really what I want to say. It's really, really what I want to talk about. I had a friend of mine who called me one day, and she said, I gotta talk to someone. I've really been struggling with an eating disorder. And we talked about that, and I just kind of went on my day. And I was walking into a co-write a little bit later, and it hit me, the conversation I had literally just had like an hour ago. And I realized I had had that same conversation, just being in the arts and being in the dance world. I had had that same conversation so many different times with other girlfriends in my life. And I just looked at my friend. I said, do you think every woman has looked in the mirror at one point or another and thought, am I really beautiful in my own skin? Have I done that? Have you done that? Did Marilyn Monroe even do that? And so each of these verses talks about a different beauty icon: Marilyn Monroe, Audrey Hepburn, Judy Garland. And it really just points out that maybe if we've all thought about it, maybe we have a world problem and not a woman problem. Or a tuner problem. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, it's working fine. All right, here's Marilyn. Might not be as beautiful as Marilyn, standing in the mirror in these blue jeans. Voices in my head saying they're too tight, even though I bought them last week. Might not be as stylish as Audrey, the image of Emmy and Grace. If that's what it means to be a woman, I'm always gonna feel out of place. If I'm telling the truth, I wanna believe that I'm beautiful too. When TV screens, grocery store magazines, they all can make it so hard to achieve. But perfect ain't real, pretty will fade. And Marilyn probably felt the same way that I do. Might not be as elegant as Judy, my youth's already gone to waste. We're both friends with the same demons, chasing rainbows for better days. If I'm telling the truth, I wanna believe that I'm beautiful too. When TV screens, grocery store magazines, they all can make it so hard to achieve. But perfect ain't real, pretty will fade. And Marilyn probably felt the same way that I do. Do you? Might not be as innocent as I used to be. I've seen the toll that it can take. Always fighting to feel worthy, pretending the mask will never break. If I'm telling the truth, I choose to believe I'm beautiful too. When TV screens, grocery store magazines, they all can make it so hard to achieve. But perfect ain't real, pretty will fade. And Marilyn probably felt the same way that I do. That I do. All right, well, we're going to invite the band back up there. So we're playing the whole record tonight and all the songs that are on that. But since you guys are here, I figured we'd also do some songs that are not up on the record. So you get kind of a sneak preview. Everybody make it back. Marco Polo. This song is called Hold Me Like a Cigarette. It's kind of the newest one that we've been playing out. And I'd love to know if you guys like it. All right. You ready? All right. You say this time is the last time until you need that fix. I keep leaving that door open. You can't let yourself back in. Say I'll call you tomorrow, but you're just blowing smoke. Take that long, sweet drive. We know where this is gonna go. Hold me like a cigarette, kind of habit that you just can't quit. Might look fragile, but it's dangerous when you wrap me around those lips. Breathe me in, take that hand. We might burn out in the end. Until then, hold me like a cigarette. I say this won't last forever. Let's just enjoy the high. Play it off like I don't care. Never let you see me cry. In the morning, you take off like ashes in the wind. So I'll soak in every moment till you need me again. Hold me like a cigarette, kind of habit that you just can't quit. Might look fragile, but it's dangerous when you wrap me around those lips. Breathe me in, take that hand. We might burn out in the end. Until then, hold me closer like you'll never let me go. Tell me that you love me even if you don't. Hold me like a cigarette, kind of habit that you just can't quit. Might look fragile, but it's dangerous when you wrap me around those lips. Breathe me in, take that hand. We might burn out in the end. Until then, hold me like a cigarette. Hold me like a cigarette. You say this time is the last time until you need that fix. Does anyone have a friend of theirs who just always kind of has some drama around them? Maybe. See, I love asking that question because someone always like nudges somebody like, I've been meaning to tell you. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I love this friend so much, but there's a lot of drama around her, and I haven't been able to tell her that. But I wrote this fun song about it. It's called Smoke. walking in like a whirlwind, flying high from another fight. Should've known what's coming, I could see it in her eyes. I don't know who did you wrong. One more time and I'll be gone. Keep fighting battles inside your head, waging a war over words nobody said. Act like you're innocent, but everybody knows there was only one bullet. You smell like smoke. Should've seen all the warnings, but I was in too deep. Can't make no excuses for your trail of enemies. Keep fighting battles inside your head, waging a war over words nobody said. Act like you're innocent, but everybody knows there was only one bullet. You smell like smoke. Keep fighting battles. All right, I want to introduce these guys behind me. Here to my left is Ernie Escalera on bass. Behind me is Chris Spinelli on drums. And you've already met him. This is Slice on guitar. I don't know who did you wrong. One more time and I'll be gone. Keep fighting battles inside your head, waging a war over words nobody said. Act like you're innocent, but everybody knows there was only one bullet. You smell like smoke. Keep fighting battles inside your head, waging a war over words nobody said. Act like you're innocent, but everybody knows there was only one bullet. There was only one bullet. You smell like smoke. You smell like. Yep. Stumble out of bed, bourbon on my breath, shell shocked, waking up alone. Shoes on by the door from the night before. There's no missed call on my phone. Sit down, 'cause I'm too tired being on my knees. I've been praying, but you're not saying anything. Why not wrap the heart in armor, paint the thing in gold if I lend it to someone? I know it's safe though when I cover it in diamonds, make it out of steel. One question I can't escape. Got white man hearts fragile enough to break. the coffee on, fire in the morning is gone. It's time to make it through the day. 2 steps forward, then I fall right back on my knees. I've been bleeding, but you're not changing anything. Why not wrap the heart in armor? Ain't the thing of gold if I lend it to someone I know it's safe to hold. Why not cover it in diamonds? Make it out of steel. One question I can't escape. God, why make hearts fragile enough to break? Hearts ever broken, set the heart in stone. If someone tried to hurt it, I wouldn't even know. Wrap the heart in armor, ain't the thing in gold if I lend it to someone I know it's safe though. Why not cover it in diamonds? Make it out of steel. One question I can't escape. God, why make hearts fragile enough to break? Thank you, guys. Are you still with us? Having a good time? All right. All right. We've got just a few more for you. Thank you all so much for being here and listening to these stories. It's super fun to write them, but it's not as fun as sharing them with a group of people. So thank you guys so much. Pastor of the proud, hoping above the crowd. There's no reason for alarm. Perfect practice smile, choreographed candid style. Every lie soaked in honey-coated charm. Some might call you a hero, or even a saint. To that sinner in the back row, you might be their saving grace. Flip the coin, turn the page. There's another side to the same face. I know who you are at the core, behind closed doors. For white walls line your office, stilted words, feeling cautious. You only say these sins when we're alone. Cross our barrier silence of your whispered threats of violence. If you put it all in writing, your cover's blown. Some might call you a hero, or even a saint. To this sinner in the back row, you might be their saving grace. Flip the coin, turn the page. There's another side to the same face. I know who you are at the core, behind closed doors. Behind closed doors. No one's singing hallelujah. Read a revelation. No one's singing hallelujah. You need a revelation. No one's singing hallelujah. Need a revelation. No one's singing hallelujah. You need a revelation. Some might call you a hero, or even a saint. To that sinner in the back row, you might be their saving grace. Flip the coin, turn the page. There's another side to the same face. I know who you are at the core, behind closed doors. Behind closed doors. you. Well, I told you guys the upcoming record is called Lost, and this next song is the title track. It's a story song. You know, I think that's why I've always loved country and Americana music, because it's all about the story, all of it. And this story is a woman who is going through a major transition in her life. I've always thought of it as a divorce, but you can interpret it how you want. And she's looking out at the top of the mountain just to get her head on straight, because she knows when she comes back down from this hike, her life is about to change. And to me, that's really the whole point of all these songs, is when you're in those moments where you really got to figure out what you believe and who you are. You just got to take a step forward. But this song focuses on the moment before you do that. This is Lost. I swear this mountain air can almost get me high. Whispers of wildflower fields, sharp scent of pine. Mist clings to the treetops while I sit here alone. I'm stuck thinking of you, chasing old ghosts. Leave me with your voice in my head. Dreams in the dresser, hopes under the bed. On the side of this mountain, pain far away. Scatter our ashes, throw the rings in the lake. We reach the peak, try to turn around, but we got lost on the way down. Wind hits like a rush, clearing my mind. Too many memories to drown, not enough wine. Leaves change with each season, snow turns to rain. Reasons you left me are always the same. Leave me with your voice in my head. Dreams in the dresser, hopes under the bed. On the side of this mountain, pain far away. Scatter our ashes, throw the rings in the lake. We reach the peak, try to turn around, but we got lost on the way down. Leave me with your voice in my head. Dreams in the dresser, hopes under the bed. On the side of this mountain, pain far away. Scatter our ashes, throw the rings in the lake. We reach the peak, try to turn around, but we got lost. Oh, we got lost on the way Thank you. Thank you so much. So I'm trying to think about how to talk about this. I've started this experience to go alongside the album, and it's open now. People can sign up for it now. It's called The Hike. And my mom said, she said, and I love her. She's like, what did I say? My mom said, Emily, did you make The Hike just because that song is about a hike and being on a mountain? I said, yes, 1,000%. That's what I did. But when I was a kid, I would go to the store, I would get my CD, I would read all the lyrics, who wrote it. I would just live with that CD cover for a long time. And we don't do that anymore. We put our music up on Spotify, and it's a cool experience. But I really wanted to do something that was a little bit different, that let people have that feeling of, I really know this artist, I really know these songs, I really know where they come from. And so before the album comes out, I created this experience just for people online called The Hike. And you get every song for 10 days, one day at a time, and you get all this behind-the-scenes stories and how the songs came about and everything like that. So I'm just telling you that because if you sign up at the merch table, I'll send that to you guys for free. It starts August 18th. I'm really pumped about it. No pressure, just letting you know. And yes, Mom, it is because that song is on a mountain. All right. Anyway. All right. This is our last song. Guys, thank you so much for being here. This is so much fun. This last song is called Olives. My name is Emily Myers. I love you guys so much. Have a great night. Spent my youth sitting in a Sunday school, learned about forgiveness and the golden rule. Someone does you wrong, you turn the other cheek, but I can't hear another of your apologies. Been a couple years since I made a bet. Now I pray in a bar over a shot of Jack. Got my lipstick on, ruby red dress, skin tight. Try to make myself forget you tonight. Skip the branch, past the olives, pour some gin. Add the tonic, you've been playing dirty for too long. Burn the bridge, strike the matches. If the blaze dies as I'm gassing, you should know I'm already gone. Skip the branch, past the olives. A few drinks in, I feel my phone start to buzz. Your name in the screen light, my heart was numb. One split second, I thought about picking up. I don't wanna hear you say you're still in love. I used to believe in second chances. There was uneven circumstances. Giving all that I can give, put up with all your sins. Turns out you leave it was a blessing. Skip the branch, past the olives, pour some gin. Ditch the tonic, you've been playing dirty for too long. Burn the bridge, strike the matches. If the blaze dies as I'm gassing, you should know I'm already gone. Skip the branch, past the olives. 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 Pour some gin, dish the tonic. You've been playing dirty for too long. Thank you all so much. My name is Emily Myers. Have a great night.